This Warrior Challenge that we're conducting today is a team event. It's called from a similar competition that happens on an individual level here in the Army. Soldier against soldier. It's a worldwide annual event, and it's called the Best Warrior Competition. And since its inception at the start of the decade, there's never been a female winner, even though the women compete against the men. But Staff Sergeant Alicia Anderson was determined to change all of that. Determination is her hallmark here as she teaches young soldiers how to become leaders at an academy here in the area. Also runs the Army 10-miler team. She prepped for it all before the Army, believe it or not, by studying ballet. So Josh introduces us now to a young woman who is deceptively powerful.
I'm 5'2", very powerful, very intimidating, 5'2", yes.
She's one of those BCS sleeper teams, but when you see her out there in those competitions, she puts on her game face.
At first glance, Staff Sergeant Alicia Anderson's physical size isn't the most imposing.
Good things come in small packages, you know, dynamite.
In Europe this past July, Staff Sergeant Anderson became the first woman to win the Army's Best Warrior competition, a 5-day event that tests mental and physical skills.
We did a series of the warrior kind of tasks and battle drills, like reacting to different types of contact, having multiple casualties around and being able to handle the situation around you.
It was just amazing to watch, to see how much she intimidated the other competitors.
Oh, it was pretty tough. It was pretty tough. Not a lot of sleep. It's just constantly on the go. What they're trying to do is wear you out physically so that they can still see if you're thinking.
With the win at the European competition, Staff Sergeant Anderson moved on to compete at the Army World Champion event in Fort Lee, Virginia, facing 24 of the Army's finest warriors last month.
You don't see anything to me out there, but I think they do get intimidated. The fact that, you know, there's a female who's just as tough, and they're like, wow, you know, we didn't think we had such competition.
Hey, watch it.
Things like this show that any person, anybody, male or female, you can be trained. It just makes you being the minority in a solely, you know, male-dominated environment just be stronger, or just try to be better and stronger, tougher, even being 5'2".
And at the Army World Championship to determine Best Warrior in October, now Anderson didn't win, but history was actually made because another female sergeant won the competition in Fort Lee, Virginia. It was Sergeant Sherry Gallagher of the U.S. Army Marksmanship Unit. She became the first woman to claim Soldier of the Year. So some history there. Congratulations.